millionaire rating shocker as Survivor wins their head-to-head competition.
Maybe the tribe has spoken.
Now, E.T. sits down with the second contestant kicked off Survivor Island to hear what really happened behind the scenes.
I forgot that it was a game show.
And news tonight of a surprise Ally McBeal wedding. We'll reveal which one of the show stars got married in real life.
Big news in the search for the next Kathy Lee.
I was just shocked to get the call.
How this L.A. weathercaster got the chance to sit next to Regis a week from today.
Great, we get the unknown.
And we have the on-air showdown between Enrique Iglesias and Howard Stern. What happened when Enrique sang live after accusations of lip-syncing?
E.T.'s her wedding preview in tonight's cover story. We have the hottest dresses for this season's Celebrity Brides.
Catherine Zeta loves beautiful, glamorous gowns.
From the gown designed by Jerry's ex Shoshana to the latest trend in crystals and color and even a bridal bikini.
A Charlie's Angels controversy as an original member sounds off on the remake.
The only problem is that Charlie's Angels aren't in it.
And we have an NSYNC exclusive.
That is NSYNC performing their new hit single, It's Gonna Be Me, for the first time ever on television.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
A millionaire upset is our top Hollywood story for Thursday, June 8th, 2000. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen.
And I'm Mary Hart. Those TV survivors are already winners after topping Regis's quiz show in the ratings. But now the man kicked off the island after last night's competition reveals the reasons he got the boot. ABC's hit series attracted 15.4 million viewers last night. But that wasn't enough to halt America's growing fascination with these modern-day Robinson Crusoes. 17.9 million viewers tuned in to CBS as the Pagong tribe voted castaway B.B. Anderson off the island.
Maybe the tribe has spoken.
Quite frankly, I was a little sad, even though I knew it was sort of inevitable, but I was still sad.
While the 64-year-old retired contractor supervised the construction of his tribe's shelter, he also locked horns with a few of his teammates.
Walk straight in towards the hut. Damn it, walk straight in.
Today, B.B. told E.T. he simply may have pushed the other castaways a little too hard.
I forgot that it was a game show, and I put all my heart and energy into it as if it was a real survival. It caused me to do things I probably wouldn't have done if I'd have thought about it as a game show.
I'm not arguing. You're the one who brought it up. I didn't say a word.
Once you watch yourself on television and see how you act in true life, you have a tendency to sort of do a little introspection, and I'm going to try and be a little nicer, a little kinder, not try and be as tough.
I've been working my ass off. A lot of you have been laying on your ass watching me. Don't give me...
Another survivor will be voted off the show next week, but that tribal council will not be easy. E.T. has learned that a violent tropical storm will hit the island just as the castaways prepare for their secret ballot. Survivor is just the tip of the iceberg now. Later on E.T., an exclusive preview of other new shows, including one that follows a family living like it's 1900.
The Howard Stern Enrique Iglesias radio showdown leads the ET News Brief. The headline is Enrique Sings. The 25-year-old pop star arrived at Stern's New York studios to prove that he can really sing. See, Stern had been playing a tape of what sounded like a terribly off-key Enrique screeching through a song. This morning, Enrique sang live for Howard as fans listened outside.
From the coast of Ipanema to the island of Capri, all the way to Kuala Lumpur, I will follow you wherever you may be.
Wow. Well, you can sing.
In London, there was a scare for Madonna. British tabloids are reporting that after she and the father of her second child, Guy Ritchie, attended the premiere of her film, The Next Best Thing, Madonna's Notting Hill home was burglarized. According to a police statement, someone forced open a gate at a $3 million home and stole items from an employee's quarters. Also, E.T. has learned that when Ricky Martin sings at October's Carousel of Hope Ball in Hollywood, Halle Berry, Antonio, and Melanie, and Hilary Swank will be in attendance.
You've heard stories of battles behind the scenes of the Charlie's Angels movie. Well, tonight the film faces new criticism from one of the original TV Angels.
When you think about Charlie's Angels, you think about three specific people, and that's Farrah and Jacqueline and me. So, the only problem that the Charlie's Angels movie might have is that Charlie's Angels aren't in it.
Kate had some pretty strong words about the big screen version of the 70s TV classic. She tells E.T. she's seen part of the trailer and says rumors of possible cameos by the original Angels are untrue.
No, we're not going to do that.
Kate joined Sly Stallone, a red-haired Rosanna Arquette, Maria Shriver, and husband Arnold Schwarzenegger at a kickoff party for ThatGlow.com, a website catering to expectant mothers. But Maria says her days in that exclusive club are over.
No, I'm very happy with the 4 children I have.
She's much more into programming everything and making a schedule for everything. I'm much more improvisational.
And cyber surfers can expect this site to be packed with star power.
You have Sophia Loren talking about bed rest. You have Reese Witherspoon talking about how her water broke on this very street, Rodeo Drive.
Also on the That Glow website, MI2 co-star Tandy Newton talks about being pregnant with her first baby.
Just weeks after reports that Elizabeth Hurley broke up with boyfriend Hugh Grant, she is back in front of the camera working on her new movie. And we're on the set for another E.T. First. Liz declined to comment on the breakup, but is back at work playing a chiropractor in a movie with Dennis Leary called Double Whammy.
Let's get cracking. I have a romance with Dennis of sorts, and we're sort of quite saucy together.
The movie is being shot in New York, which Liz says has its ups and downs.
Some people, of course, are very angry when you park your trailers on their street and come and shout at us. And some of them shout all day long at us. They keep rapping on my windows. But otherwise, I like it. I think it's fun.
Steve Buscemi is also in the film. Liz revealed she had a very sexy encounter with him 12 years ago.
I got offered a film with him, and in my audition we had to have a French kiss. That was all very exciting, and then I didn't have a work visa at the time, and I couldn't do the film, so I haven't seen him since. I want to know if he remembers me.
After the movie wraps, Liz plans to take a little break.
I'm loving being irresponsible, and kind of plan to stay that way for a good few months.
Trust me, Steve remembers you. Elizabeth also told us that she takes it real easy after she leaves the set every day. She goes home, draws a bath, and goes to sleep.
Mark Wahlberg is fighting for his life in his new film, The Yards. It's our second of 2 E.T. Firsts. Old friends Joaquin Phoenix and Charlize Theron and mom Ellen Burstyn are welcoming Mark Wahlberg home from prison in The Yards.
Come have a beer with us.
They just want him to have fun, and Joaquin's trying to get him a job with James Caan in New York's train yards.
Why don't you come down with me tomorrow? We'll talk to Frank about it. The sky's the limit.
You know what we do here? You're a nephew, so I can help you along a little.
Willie, well, you're throwing a lot of money around. What is it you do for this guy?
What he does is pretty shady, strong-arm criminal stuff. And Mark, who did time for a crime he didn't commit, is worried.
You know I can't get into no trouble. You know that.
You won't get into trouble. I won't let you get into trouble.
That's a promise that can't be kept.
Would you be willing to testify under oath in front of the committee?
Well, you know I would never do that. I'm not a rat.
You'll wind up getting all of us into trouble.
Maybe you should think about getting him before they do. Make sure you don't turn up. I'll go talk to him.
It's way past 12, Bill.
What are you doing here? Want to get caught?
Will Wahlberg escape from The Yards? You can find out when it opens in September. Suspenseful. And Mark has another big movie about to come out. He's caught in the perfect storm with George Clooney at the end of this month.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Could this weather woman be the next Kathy Lee? We have the news from the candidate as she readies her fashion to fill in with Regis.
I don't know. What do you think about the cheetah pants? A little much for the Midwest, do you think?
The Jacqueline Kennedy movie. We reveal the actress who's going to play her. NSYNC's new single in an E.T. exclusive. Their first TV performance. And the latest on the boy band coming to the big screen. Summer wedding secrets. We have the hottest fashions that the famous Hollywood brides could be wearing.
That's next in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
Everyday towels are now in 51 colors.
So why do they call it a white sale? Everyday sheets come in 46 colors and designs.
White sale? It's the most colorful and coordinated white sale ever.
Sail over to Kmart now.
You can work up quite an appetite saving the planet from certain disaster.
So what do you give a superhero for dinner?
The same thing you give a superhero's dad. Cheddar cheese melt from Hamburger Helper. With a mouth-watering cheddar cheese sauce. And lots of hearty pasta that'll make the whole family happy. Now who's the hero? Hamburger Helper from Betty Crocker. What a great idea.
Coming up this weekend on Entertainment Tonight, The Real Designing Women. From the love affairs on the set to Delta Burke's battles with her weight.
For Father's Day, we're #1. Shop at Ross is lots of fun. Shop at Ross. Score big, make that day. Ross has gifts for work or play. Shop, you're shopping at Ross. Go to Ross, go, go, go. Everything is priced so low. Shopping at Ross.
Save up to 65% compared to department stores every day.
Dad's the best. Give a cheer. All the best friends are here. There's always something new when you're shopping at Ross.
It's summertime. Don't get stuck hibernating indoors in the air conditioning until October. Dive into hot fun in the summer sun on Channel 8. Let Six Flags, Morgan Building Spas, Pools and RVs, Jackson's Pottery, Las Vegas Golf and Tennis, the Slalom Shop, the Fort Worth Zoo, and Adventure Tours lure you into a good time. Check out this summer's hot spots and cool deals Saturday evening, June 10th at 10:30, or Sunday the 11th at 5 p.m., only on Channel 8.
Kennedy Casting News leads tonight's Inside Hollywood. The new Jackie O will be Joanne Wally. She'll portray the American icon in the CBS miniseries Jacqueline Bouvier, Kennedy Onassis Alike. Wally will face off against Jill Hennessy in NBC's competing Kennedy project. Both will premiere on the same night in November. We have your NSYNC exclusive.
That is NSYNC performing here at the MTV Movie Awards, and we are the only crew allowed inside to watch.
Our Mark Steinus looked on as the chart-topping boy band set the house on fire. To help celebrate the MTV 2000 Movie Awards airing tonight, NSYNC performed It's Gonna Be Me on TV for the first time. As E.T. previously reported, the guys are now looking for a film project and told Mark the latest developments.
Several scripts have come in and from like huge directors and producers, and we're now narrowing it down to the final one, so we'll have a decision by the end of the summer.
Very cool. And while fans will go crazy for NSYNC on tonight's MTV Movie Awards, imagine the scene last Sunday at the bat mitzvah of Rachel Colburn. The hit band gave a surprise concert, signed autographs, and then made a fast getaway and returned to their nationwide tour.
With the huge success of Survivor, get ready for the onslaught of bizarre reality-based shows. Tonight, our preview begins at the turn of the last century.
We are the Bowler family.
The 1900 house gives reality programming a new twist by turning back the clock on a London family.
It feels like a real home. It doesn't feel like a museum or something that's been artificially put together. It's so much. Oh, I can live here.
But the excitement quickly fades for the bowlers, who were selected from 400 families to live like it's the turn of the century for 3 months.
I just had my first bath, and a miserable little affair it was too.
The PBS series starting Monday gives them a new appreciation for modern conveniences.
Mum and Dad have been talking, shouting a lot at each other because they can't work things out.
Dave!
They don't just grow up, then I don't know what we're going to do.
Life for the class of 2000 is the subject of American High. This documentary-style show, debuting in July on Fox, follows a group of seniors in and out of their Chicago school.
People can die if we do not do this right.
And MTV's 2 reality shows, Road Rules and The Real World, return this month. Road Rules will challenge its contestants in more extreme ways, like a tightrope walk between 2 hot air balloons.
We don't have to deal with that fear heights right now.
The Real World moves 7 new strangers to New Orleans. Life in the Big Easy could be the show's raciest yet.
You don't have, like, a girlfriend? No?
Also, another new reality-based show is coming to CBS, and it's generating a lot of buzz. It's called Big Brother, and it debuts July 6th.
Next, in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
Celebrity wedding dresses. From crystals to hand-painted gowns, we have all the summer fashion secrets. An Ally McBeal star gets married, and we have the details. Meet the woman who's filling in for Kathy Lee.
I'll be sitting next to...
This wacky weathercaster tells us how a phone call from Regis turned into a shot to co-host his TV show.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
Hey, fellas, Ernie's invited us to a deck party tonight. To the roof, come on! Oh, townhouse crackers. We made them so light, buttery tasting.
Dig in, fellas.
Cheese coming through. Man, this is fun. Yeah. When can we do this again, Ernie?
As soon as you boys make more townhouse crackers.
Keebler Townhouse Crackers. Uncommonly good for get-together.
We love our dogs! And these pooches are fully employed. This dog's sixth sense has saved his owner's life. But what if your pooch isn't quite perfect? Your dog might be suffering from emotional problems. Doggy Intervention is here. She's been called the Dog Whisperer. She's going to show you how to read your dog's emotions. Even my little girl, Sophie, needs some help. Next, Oprah.
Tomorrow afternoon at 4 on Channel 8.
This job stinks. I want to run. Run like the horses at Lone Star Park. Fast and free. On a world-class track. With the wind in my mane. And a grandstand filled with adoring fans. Then maybe I could lose this stupid hat.
Watch and wager on the Belmont Stakes this Saturday and get a free commemorative stein. The horses are ready. Are you?
Are we still having dinner with your mom tonight?
Yes.
Another night with your mother, that crinkly old wrinkle sack.
Mom.
Good chicken from a fish place.
Long John Silver's all-new chicken planks. 100% breast meat filet, done our way. Now try our chicken plank basket combo. Just $2.99.
For Father's Day, we're #1. Shop at Ross, lots of fun. Shop at Ross. Score big, make that day. Ross has gifts for work or play. Shop, you're shopping at Ross. Go to Ross, go, go, go. Everything is priced so low. Shopping at Ross.
Save up to 65% compared to department stores every day.
That's the best. Give a cheer. All the best friends are here. There's always something new when you're shopping at Ross.
Everybody wants to know who will replace Kathy Lee Gifford when she leaves Reach this summer. Well, tonight we can introduce you to the woman who will get the next tryout.
I did read that one lovely young lady from L.A. is going to be in.
I'll be sitting next to...
Julian Barbary, co-anchor of Los Angeles station KTTV's Good Day L.A. morning show, has been chosen to fill in for Kathy Lee next week for one day.
I didn't send a tape, a resume, nothing. Because there are going to be literally hundreds and thousands of people, I'm assuming.
Thank God I'm moving on to Reach next Thursday. All right.
Julian says Regis watches her show when he's in Los Angeles, and he even called in once to chat with her.
He was on the air with me, and we had a great time. And so I'm assuming it was that and the money that I sent.
The 33-year-old broadcaster who co-hosts with Steve Edwards and Dorothy Lucy has been on Good Day L.A. for 5 years, but has never been to New York. Her producers even gave her a peek of what she may look like sitting next to Reach.
I feel sorry for the audience that goes in there that day that are sitting down like, great, we get the unknown. Why couldn't we get, B. Arthur or Fran Drescher? We get her, the girl from Canada nobody knows about. Hey.
She says she had a chat with Live's executive producer Michael Gelman about how to act in the co-host chair.
Gelman told me just be me, but not quite me. Maybe because I go to 11, maybe go up to 9. So Gelman, I will promise I'll go up to 9.
But she's still not sure what she should wear.
I don't know. What do you think about the cheetah pants? A little much for the Midwest, do you think?
But Jillian won't even think about what happens if she gets the offer to be Regis's permanent co-host.
They won't. And I say that, and I'm not trying to be trite, but you know what? They won't. I'm just going to go out there this one time. That's all I'm looking at is next Thursday. Having fun. I'm a girl from small town Canada, and to sit beside him for one show is going to be dream fulfilled for me.
Jillian does say that she has 4 potential outfits lined up, and remember, she still hasn't ruled out the cheetah pants.
From Catherine Zeta-Jones to Ashley Judd, many stars are getting ready for a trip down the aisle. Now we look at what they might be wearing and preview some of the summer's wildest wedding trends in this Entertainment Tonight cover story.
Catherine Zeta loves beautiful, glamorous gowns, but she could also go extremely traditional and wonderfully elegant because, you know, it's the first time wedding for her.
Halle Berry, since she's having a second wedding, she needs to have a little bit more of an edge to it. I would say something with a red, something that shows a lot of her attitude.
Traditional wedding white is no longer the rule for today's bride. The newest trend sees flashes of color walking down the aisle.
Ashley Judd, picking up off of her